today. From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return setup here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down, so this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And, whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And one more time. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nick Chubb.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And his throw here's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Fielded at the 33. Gets around him. Look at those stick skills. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. He goes 67 yards on the punt return.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
This taken in at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. This is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best. In the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
Returnable here from the 38. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. Oh, able to avoid him. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 81 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So here are the Chiefs to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And again, it's Chubb. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down.
Tua, a quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Price. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
On 2nd down, a run with Price.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
They'll try and run for this with Price.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, They got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And there he goes again. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards. And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes this 35-0 now. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Benogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Come on, set, 33, yellow.
26 Mike.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tua. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Ready, go.
They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this returnable for Hill. A beautiful fake. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Oh, what a juke into space. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 161 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now they'll throw with Mahomes rolling to his right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon. Good.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first.
in this third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, and begin to have hope.
They'll run on first down with Price. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.